Jets. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut 19.
First play is to the air. Headed out right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Strong running inside the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing now off the play action. Has it downfield, working the left. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Pistol now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, Milrow. Chased out to his right. Still has some space inside the 35. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bronco 80.
So go play action here. It's Milrow. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. give running right. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This play goes for 36. And it's good for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This time it's a passing play. Running right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has run into the secondary. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's a give up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets trim the lead to 1. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Cut out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Palmer coming in motion left. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
And 4 yards to go.
Ready, ready.
First pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Well, they're going to face fourth down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
New York to the line. First and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass, Brian. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
At the 35-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? Hawk 70, go!
Running it now out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Trying the right side. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to...
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Mustang 19.
Milrow from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Buffalo 18.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Gronk failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
41-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The give here on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
60 each.
Air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
the Jets 5-yard
Panther
line.
11, Panther 11.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Pass it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready.
Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
On the ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Nike 18. Riggs. Go.
Looking to throw here. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sending him on the dive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. They'll run it from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
68, 72, 19, Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready? 60, Vice, go.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Set.
Back now, pressure coming. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They'll run it up the gut. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Hey, Cardinal, here we go.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to throw out of the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
1st and 10 from the 32. There's a dive up the middle. Will be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
It is cut left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Running this one left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Gets it through the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Now at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Back play straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Okay, ready?
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 22. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Tight end in motion now. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Red. Cavity Lions. Ready.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Irving trying to run for the 1st. He's down the sideline into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
19 tight. Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits his running back. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Going ground here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. It's inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
There's another for it. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 3. Spins out of 1 stop. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. All set to go now from the 35.
19 Cardinal. 19 Cardinal. Get it. 19 Cardinal.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Caught, nice gain left side. Still has some space inside the 35. Racing down the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Go. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Quick throw to the left is complete. And this play reaches.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Pistol now for Milrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Trying for it with Milrow. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push this to an 8-point game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 31. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
They'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, ready?
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Just the able. Go! Purple 80.
Throwing now, Milrow. Is complete to Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. Go.
This is Irving on 2nd. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Good.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. County Lions.
Right back to Irving now. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.